Well, howdy, guys. Yep, just jumped on here. Got busy and almost forgot. But how is everybody's Wednesday? It is Hump Day. 2 more days of work, and then into the fun weekends. And around here in Pennsylvania, archery season opens up Saturday. So guys are preparing for that. There'll probably be a few guys taking Friday off. I'm not going out archery hunting this year, but I am shooting for muzzleloader, which we can only when muzzleloader season around here, it opens up on the 17th. So I got a couple weeks, but it's only doe, and you gotta have your doe permit to go muzzleloader. Now, when flintlock opens up, you can shoot either or, but you still have to have your doe permit if you want to shoot a doe. Hello, Mark. How you doing? So I just sent off today. I got home and I filled out my doe permit, and I checked out the available doe permits for my area. They section our state off into sections, and I live in 1A and 1B. I'm right on the line. I can hunt either or. So I sent it off to the county treasurer and hope for the best. I'm able to get my doe permit because I just inquired. I'll have to show you. I just inquired from a buddy of mine that owed me a little bit of cash. Let me shut this door. A CBA, probably get kicked out for that, but YouTube will probably ban me for showing a gun on a live stream. But it's a CBA 50 cal cap and ball muzzleloader, but you can shoot some bows through it. It's got a 148 twist in the barrel. Trying to get comfortable there. This seat's so damn uncomfortable. But I gained that, and you see it right here. It's a crossbow, and so he owed me some cash, and we worked out a deal on that. And I've got a ton of shotgun shells from them, and I even got for the muzzleloader the field bag where you can carry all your speed loaders and rounds and patches. Oh, Zach. But that's my plan. So hopefully I won't be able to use it if I don't get my doe permit. So I'm hoping that I do get it before. I mean, it's 2 weeks from now. It's going in the mail tomorrow. And it's only going up into Crawford County, which is Meadville, which is only a few miles away. So I'm hoping I get my doe permit. I'll be out doe hunting, get some hunting for some meat. That's the main thing. I'm a meat hunter. I'm not really a trophy hunter. Well, hello, Mo. How was your evening going? Did you reach your watch hours? I know you were on your last push. I jumped in there and I let it run in the background for a while. But I needed to go off to bed. I'm just waiting for a day with a little or no wind so I can tune my crossbow. I hear you. Well, this crossbow here, I'm kind of leery about. It's a recurve bow crossbow, and it's right at the very bottom of the poundage and foot pounds. Uh, you could take a deer with it, but you would have to definitely be, 20 yards within 20 yards and be an accurate shot with it. Should be officially tomorrow. You hit 3980. Cool. Yeah, it's always a 24 hours behind your watch hour. Yeah. So by tomorrow, we should definitely be over that. Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to keep my eyes open and jump in. Hello, NKR Fishing. How are you? Yeah, now she'll make the big bucks. And if you believe that, I mean, that's what gets me is these newcomers to YouTube hear that they can make money on YouTube, so they try and then it don't take long until they find out that once they do get monetized and all that, it's very little. I mean, it's nice to hit it, and it'll just get better and better. You'll make more and more and more, but over time, it's nothing like they think. But yeah, so I did get my hunting license last week, and I sent off my doe permit. I should have just got my license back in June and sent off on my doe permit when everybody else did. But I looked it up. My area still has like 3,000 or so doe permits available, so should be a good chance of getting one. Yep. Always keep that positive outlook. You never know, it might just go viral. Be a superstar YouTuber. I do it for the fun of it. I've been on YouTube for years. My other channel and this one, I just started laying in the content at the beginning of the year, and but the other channel, it's just I just do it for fun. I just like doing videography and showing things and what's going on with my day and what I did, what you can do. It's just fun. Alrighty, Zach, go round up the chickens. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be on. I'm just seeing how everybody's week's going. We're over the midday hump and on the downhill slide. I'm planning on getting out and put out my trail cams. I don't have them in here. I got that one. I got the one trail cam from Jakey Crack, and I have another one and a buddy gave me. I want to get them out, get them set up. A couple weeks worth of scouting and all that for muzzleloader. Haven't done anything today but cook and hang out outside. Gonna get some stuff done here in a few. You know, I just pulled a, how many hours was that? 8-hour day. So it wasn't too bad of a day. Ran all over the place, put about 200 and some miles down. Tomorrow's going to be a real long day. I got to get up early. And I got to be over about 80 miles away or so. I got to be over at our other yard, pick up some stuff. Then I got to be down northeast of downtown Pittsburgh. Make that delivery before 9. I'm planning on being there around 8. So I'll be fighting with rush hour traffic. I hate Pittsburgh. None of you guys that live down there don't get me wrong, but I just can't stand the way you all drive. But yeah, that crossbow, I don't know if I would trust taking a deer down with it or not. I might just put it up for sale and look into a better one. And we've been having high winds and it's raining now. Wow. Leaves are starting to change up here. Fall is in the air. But I was watching some videos prior to the stream. I watched Boxy's video about that deer. I sure hope not. I hope we don't got that coming around here and taking deer, kill. Yeah. That's true, Mo. Never know who would be interested in it. Yeah, well, as of right now, I got to wait another 3 days until I can get on Facebook. I'm not allowed to post anything. I can use Messenger, and that's it. Just because somebody got all their panties in a wad and didn't like one of my posts and reported it. So now I'm in Facebook jail. But yeah, I'll probably throw it out there I could probably sell it for, they're cheap Walmart type crossbows. So probably sell it for $75. Yeah, that was a shame. I mean, you can tell that it wasn't shot or anything. It just, this disease that's been going around, it's attacking cattle too. Cattle and some sheeps. But yeah, it's just if they get a severe enough case, it just attacks the nervous system and kills them. Because it's all in the brain, it's called, that issue with. I mean, they have an article. I was reading about it, and it's called in our game handbook. It's called SIA. Let's see if I can bring up this. Called chronic waste disease. Chronic wasting disease is what. But that's one of them. Then there's that one he talks about.
I can't get to saw.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back, guys. Help the wife. Live streaming. Can't get one on. Like that.
That's just one out. Big that's on the floor in the bathroom.
Yeah, because it's raining outside now.
That's nice.
Had to help the wife. Yeah, it's been pretty bad, I guess, all over the place. But that's what gets me is that Boxy said in the video that it's not in our area. Yeah, how do you know? M&K, how you doing? But the wife, she's needed help, and she's a little on the weak side because of her kidney disease and the chemo and all that she went through for breast cancer. And so most of the time when I get home, I'm helping her. Just got home from work. Hello, fishing trucker. Hey, I try, Mo. I really do. But a lot of times if I pull a 10, 12-hour day, I'm ready to sit down, relax a little bit, get something to eat, get a shower, go to bed. But yeah, the dog, it's raining now. We got a doggy door and the screen door in the back of the house. And if it rains, they don't go outside. They don't want to go outside to do their thing. So we got to put these pads down on the floor. And if we don't put them down before it rains, they'll just do it on the floor. So we're constantly mopping up, beat their little behinds and shove them out the door, and they get all bent out of shape, and they don't like the rain. I could bring one of them in here if he wants to get on the live stream with Dad. Yeah, I think she's okay. But I have been throwing it around. I even told the wife, I says, why don't we look into having someone come into the house once a week and clean. It's not much. It's like $30 a week or something. It'll help her out, especially since I'm gone from anywhere between 4 and 6 in the morning till I don't get home till anywhere from 3 to 5 o'clock in the evening. But yeah, I am ready. I think I'm gonna do a little fishing this weekend, an hour or two. But I am gonna put the trail cams out and do some scouting. But I pretty much know where I want to put my tree stand. And then not this weekend, but the weekend after is when I'll go put my stand up after I check the card a few times, the trail camps. But I'm ready to go try that muzzleloader. Never went muzzleloader hunting. I've shot them, but I never hunted with them. Hey JV, yeah, what up all day, Greg? You're funny. Did you put JV indoors back under the porch until Friday? Oh, it's different. It's very different. The thing about muzzleloader, and I like about the idea with muzzleloaders, it depends on what you're shooting. You can shoot different. You can shoot round ball, sabots, and you got to play around with the powder charge to where you group them consistently on your target. And I don't know this. I don't know this gun. So I need to get out, and I'll be doing that this weekend. Definitely, go down to the range and be shooting a few through it. Well, no, that's what we're our little community here. Everybody that hangs out is watching and supports each other, watches each other's videos, and that's what we're here for, to help each other out. I mean, one of these days, I'll be up close to and I'll be needing that push. Yeah, we do have an awesome community. Friday might not happen. You can't find 3 bass fishing channels available for Friday. Check with Flo, Hillbilly Flo. He's fairly regular on the weekends because he works. What about Shiner? And I don't know about Back Road Bassin. I'm just trying to think of who else would be. Yeah, I've seen your post on I think it was Facebook or Instagram. That you were looking for some channels to come on. Even if you did this 2 channels, I mean, even one channel, it's more of an interview type. Yeah, I was thinking that he's looking for some bass fishing channels to do that Friday night panel with JB Indoors, and I was just throwing his name out there. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could probably find somebody. That was a good time, though. I had a good time that, even though I couldn't get on panel, my internet connection just. It's like if I went to put somebody up on panel right now, it would just start messing up so bad. I am looking into going satellite just because it's going to be better than it's the wife's sister. I'll be right back.
Call from Sally. Call from Sally.
The wife's twin sister lives down in Virginia. She called earlier, but the wife ran into town. Yeah, I don't know who he's asked already. I seen that he posted up on Facebook. I think it was Facebook that he was looking for some fishing channels to be on panel. But yeah, that was a good time. I think it was fun. It was fun. He got all lit up too. He said he tied a good one on him. Yeah, maybe Not a Clue too. I forgot about Not a Clue. And then there's Jersey. Is it Jersey Boys? I can't remember. Jersey Boys Fishing, something like that. Yeah, he just needs to get in touch with him and ask him. All they can say is no. But yeah, that was a good time. I think it'd be funny if he can keep it rolling. Needs to do one for homesteaders. I could just imagine the questions he would ask you, Mo. He's funny. He's nuts. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt that he will come up with something. You're scared. I was gonna shave too. Boy, just looking at myself, it's like, oh my Lord, I need to shave. I'll never look as good as you, Mo, on live streams. I look rough. Rode hard and put away wet. But I got home probably right around 4:45 or so, maybe 4:30 or so, and caught the wife in the car heading down to get the into town to get the prescription for the dog. Alrighty, put Lolo out. If she wants to go out, she might want to go out but not come in like last time. Like on your stream, didn't want to come back in. My dogs don't want to go out. But who has plans for this weekend? What are your plans? Let's get something going there. Go ahead and throw it up there in the chat. Like I said, my plans, I don't even know if I'm going to get any fishing in. Because I got 2 weeks, like I said, to muzzleloader. I gotta shoot that gun, play with the powder charges. Because I'm shooting I might grab that bag. And I'm shooting a sabot. Give you an idea of what the, this is the bag you carry on your shoulder. It holds all your contents for muzzle loading. It's like, I hear these are speed loaders. But if you pop it open, it has, these are powder charges. This little pellet. 3 of these equal to 150 grain or 100 grain. So I'm going to play around with, if I want to shoot 2, so that would be right around 35 grain or so. No, yeah, it'd be just over 30 grain per pellet. It's either that or I gotta get a bottle of loose powder because I can fine tune it. But in that speed loader, I have the sabot with a round which slips down inside it, and the round itself is it's like an arrow tip plastic, fast expanding, and you slip it inside the sabot when you drive it home down the barrel on top of the powder. I got them in there. Plus I got some ball rounds and patch rounds, so I'm going to try different things. Let's see. Yeah. But the guy I got this off of, he owed me a little bit of cash. So we did a little swapping. And he does have another one. Percussion cap muzzle loader, but it's a wood stock instead of synthetic, and it's an older. I'd have to look into seeing how old it is. But we can't hunt buck with it. It's like, what the heck? And bear season opens the same time. And we've been having a report of a couple black bear around the area. So it's a good chance I may. I mean, I haven't done anything to see if they're around or bait or anything, but you never know. I got to do that. Put the trail cams up. Dig out my tree stand. Make sure it's ready to go. I'll put it up. Not this weekend, but the weekend after, and then the weekend after that will be opening day. And in the meantime, I'll be going out and checking the trail cams. Probably make a couple videos. Archery season is not in the works for this year. And then maybe next year. Get into too many things. If I get into muzzleloader and then archery, it opens up this weekend. So would be doing a archery and muzzleloader it because they run a week. They overlap each other for what is it, 10 days. Be just too much would work until I get laid off, which probably won't be until around the holidays. And then start getting into ice fishing. I am a diehard ice fisherman. I'm ready. Go through all my gear, make sure my shanty and all that's ready. I got a buddy that has a propane ice auger who wants to sell. And I think I might go. But if what's everybody's plan for this weekend? What do you got in store for coming up Saturday? JV must have got lost. He was getting out to get some gas. After 5. How you doing, buddy? I was putting out there, finding out what everybody's plan is for the weekend. I am going to be shooting my newly acquired muzzleloader. I got 2 weeks until muzzleloader season. Oh, you just got to work. Yeah. I got off around about 4:30 or so. Been home for about an hour. Almost didn't get the stream going. I forgot almost completely about it until I looked at the clock and it said 6:02. Oops. Working at night and turkey and waterfowl hunting during the day. Yep. Well, with me, I wish I did work a second or third shift and had the mornings off. I'm out and driving up and down the interstate before daylight. And yesterday I got home early. I was home. That was a short day. I was home around 1. Got a few things done, but that's rare. Usually I'm not home till 4 or 5. pulling 10-hour days. Gas station's packed. School bus must have stopped right before I did. So it's packed with kids. Yeah, been there, done that. That or a tour bus. Go to a restaurant to get something to eat and you see a tour bus out front, don't go in. You'll be there forever. Just waiting to get a seat or get served. After 5, okay, archery season opens up this Saturday. The 17th, muzzleloader comes in, but only for doe. Then rifle season is the Saturday. Yeah, the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And we have flintlock season too, but they kind of overlap different seasons. And that's not until, I think that's flintlock ain't until after Christmas, if I'm not mistaken. Small game is in right now. I haven't even looked at waterfowl. Iowa trapping Friday. Okay, so Friday and Saturday. Yeah, I got the. Well, I had it. I could bring it back up. Let's see. I got another. Move it over here to this other screen. Let's see. Says something about waterfowl. Pheasant doesn't come in until October 24th. Quail, the 17th. Turkey, 31st. Black bear is 17th. Hello, Judas. How are you? Black bear muzzleloader, the 17th. So I could go up into hunting camp, but I don't have the time. Regular firearms, November 28th. So it is a weekend after Thanksgiving. And duck, October 10th. So that comes in pretty quick too. But I'm not a waterfowl hunter, so I wouldn't mind trying it. Never done it. Gone pheasant and quail. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Long day at work. Got home, been home for about, got home for about an hour and then got wrapped up in watching some videos and almost didn't make the in time to start the live stream. And I don't even know when our trapping season. I know it starts real soon, real soon. For bears. There we go. Raccoons and foxes is 24th. No limit on possums, striped skunks, or weasels. Bobcats are January 9th. Minks, November 21st. Beaver, December 19th. They just jump all around. Bobcats the 19th. Fishers the 19th. Otter, February 13th. So it jumps around a lot over this way. All right, after 5, yeah. Mo stepped out to take the dog out. But yeah, just find out what everybody's plans are for the weekend. Anything exciting? Mo is back. We missed you, Mo. Smoking little cigars. And it's a exotic berry. Tastes pretty good. That's one thing they should do here, Judith, is just open the season. Why have certain dates for certain species? Don't make sense. It's just like with a muzzleloader I was talking earlier. It opens the 17th, but you can only shoot doe. So you got to have a doe permit. You don't get your doe. You don't get a you can't shoot either or. You don't get your permit when you buy your license in Pennsylvania. You got to pay extra for a doe permit, which is I always thought was stupid. Hey, I spent this kind of money on a hunting license. I should be able to go out and if it's have a doe season, have a buck season, do something like that. But with flintlock, when it opens, you could do either or, but not with a muzzleloader. Cap and ball, you can't do it. Won't be learning to hunt this year, maybe next year. Yeah, get the hubby to get you out and teach you. What you get in the mail, Judith? But yeah, it's almost time for me to put up my summer open water fishing gear. But I'm kind of reluctant because if it's anything like last winter up this way, we never had enough cold snaps to get to have ice on the water. There was one time through the winter. I mean, yeah, we've got ice on the water, but it's not thick enough to get on. But we had maybe a week to where you can get out on the ice and it was thick enough, and you maybe got 2 or 3 days worth of fishing. That was it. But we definitely get ice skim on maybe an inch or two with that. I won't go out on nothing less than 4 inches. Had too many friends go through, and that's just dangerous. We never lost anybody, any of our friends, but Mo, she should be waiting on those lures from JV. You were saying something about that on your live stream. I tried one of his frogs when I was live streaming from the lake, and I got a strike at it, but just didn't get for some reason I just can't get a hook set on frogs. I don't know if I'm waiting too late and they spit it back out, or if I'm setting too early and they don't have it. They haven't grabbed it completely yet, or I don't know. But yeah, the fish should be biting real good this time of year. That's what I was hoping for in that live stream. But I mean, I had a few hits, but just didn't land anything. Yeah, I don't know if my chat is froze up or not. Yeah, see, now it just jumped. That's weird. I finally got like 6 of you guys, what you guys posted. Dog bone knives sent to us, sent to the beaver knife we wanted. Cool. Six feet. Wow. There you go. Start your your tackle box now. Yeah, you got that right, JV. I mean, I've had them. I've had frog fishing. I've had water blow ups. Them go after it and all that, but I just can't get that hook set. It drives me nuts. I mean, I know they'll take it, because they go after it, but just getting that hook set. Yeah, it's a frog fishing's an art. You need to know. You need to learn how to look into walking a dog, how to go about doing that. That drives them nuts. Hello, hunting and stuff. How are you tonight? And then there's different tricks you can do with the frogs, like taking one leg and shorten it instead of having them both the same length. Shorten one. That helps make it to whenever you're jerking the jigging the line, it makes that frog in the water jump back and forth. Practice, 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 practice. Hiding under the cars instead of going in the coop. So you got to run around in the rain and get them in the coop. Been there, done that. Oh yeah, yeah. Heavy lily pads, like Judith was saying. It's like back this spring when I was in my one video fishing out Palmatuming, fishing the lily pads, and these pads, they're freaking huge, and it's just getting in there. I mean, I was in my kayak, but just getting in there and casting around. Yeah, they like along the weed beds. You go out fishing. Best just a frog fish from a boat or a kayak. But the weed beds that are along the shorelines and the algae blooms and all that run along the edge is cast out and pull that frog across them. And if there's openings of clear water, is you pull that frog up close to the edge and then just drop it down on top into the clear water. So if the fish is looking up at and sees that silhouette, and then just pop it a couple times, just get it to move. Usually you'll get a blow up. But you just got to make sure they're there. Well, hello, field guide. Thank you for stopping in. I do have that one frog. I tried it out in the last video. It has the paddle legs, and it does have a trailing hook that trails off the back of it. And I think I might put that back on. I took it off a couple videos back because whenever you toss it into cover like lilies or grass, if it doesn't land upright, that hook is facing down, and you start reeling, you're just snagging up grass and lily pads. Now, if I put like a weedless, I was thinking about doing that, putting a weedless fibers on it and make it weedless. That might be a good idea, but might try that. Yep. Yeah, walking a frog is the best way to. It just drives them freaking nuts. Then I found like on if you throw the frog along the edge of the grass line in clear waters, but it's close, and you just pop it 2 or 3 times, stop, let it sit, pop, 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 just let it sit, pop, pop, let it sit. It acts more natural because frogs usually just doesn't constantly keep moving. They'll swims, they'll stroke, stroke, stop, stroke, 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 stop. The walleye hitting good in a couple local lakes, but with everything we have going on here right now, in the hunting, trapping season beginning, won't get much. Yeah, that's the thing about if you're in the hunting and trapping, and you almost put your fishing gear away and start gearing up for hunting and trapping season. But there's always a time, that you can, for a couple hours, just hit the water. I'm going to try a new spot whenever I get a chance. I might this weekend. It depends on if I can get everything done on Saturday. I might be able to get a few hours in the fishing Sunday, because I was hearing the same thing, that the walleye are hitting in this one spot, one area of French Creek, which runs down through Meadville, and I think I'm going to go check it out. Yeah, well, I got a few hits on top water, but yeah, once the water starts getting down too cold, yep, it's time to start getting deeper. Well, hello, Frank and Tina. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, you can get out and go do some fishing. You and the wife just grab a pole. You guys go grab a couple poles, get some night crawlers, bobbers, and just go out and take the kiddos with you and spend an hour or two. A couple buddies who ice fish, so might try that this year if we get. That's the problem, if we get the ice. And I'm further north than you. And last year we were lucky, enough to where I was able to get on the ice twice. And then I had to go to work Monday, and by Tuesday it warmed up enough to where it was too thin to even think about going on. But if we do get thick enough ice, I invite you on up here, Zach. We'll go fish Pomatumy. I'll put you on a walleye and crappie. I know exactly where to go there. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you messed your arm up. You in a cast? I didn't think I seen a cast on your arm. The one stream you had. I'm hoping that we'll have I'm hoping that we get enough ice if it gets cold enough. If that's what they're calling for, that we're supposed to have a bad winter, cold and early winter, that we'll have ice by the holidays. And if we have ice and snow by the holidays, I'll be laid off by then. But the last 4 years, we haven't started seeing ice until mid-late January. And then what gets me, it gets cold enough, it gets down cold enough, and then he's going, yeah, we get ice, and then it takes a few days for it to build. You got to keep those sub-freezing temperatures for it to build ice, and then 3-4 days later, it warms up 50 degrees, melts off. Like I was saying, if it comes down to where I can't get on the ice this winter and I'm laid off, I'm going somewhere where I can't. I'm just going to pack the freaking car, grab the checkbook, and go. Wherever I wind up, I wind up. I could go up into Canada, but they probably won't let me in. Yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind, JB. You were saying that before. And if you get ice. Okay, so you're in a brace. Orthopedic surgeon has to do the cast. Okay, so you're getting that Friday. Okay, I see. Says your book made it after 5 says. Yeah, same here, Judith. My chat was frozen for a while too. I'm just scrolling back a little bit to see what I missed. Like anyone can see him. Yeah, it's the chat is acting real weird. Hunting stuff, we can see you. Your comment, I can see your comment. I'll keep both of you guys in mind. I'll definitely keep you in JV and you in mind during this winter. Because if we don't get ice, like I said, I'm packing up. I'm going to take a shit. I'll do a 4-day, 5-day week. I'm definitely going to get on the ice. Okay, for some reason you cannot see your comment. That's weird. Month ending processing. That's a possibility too. Zach has to keep having to refresh to keep the chat going for some reason. Frank and Tina want to ice fish bad. There you go, Frank. That'll work. Yeah, we get thick enough ice, and it don't take. I mean, I use fishing rods that are 1.5 to 2 feet long tops. Ice fishing rods, and all you're doing is jigging. You're just taking the pole and just jigging for the fish. And then we are in we have shanties, and I have it's called a clam, but it's a flip over. It has like a plastic tub where your seat is, and it folds wide open. You can sit down, drill your hole, and all that. Then you can just take the canvas part and flip it up over, and it sets flat on the ice to where your hole is, and you're inside, out of the wind. And I have a propane buddy heater, and I turn that up on medium, and it takes the 1 pound propane bottles, and one of them on medium will last about 4 hours. So I have about 4 of them in my tub. I've had the inside of that shanty when the temperature outside one winter was right at around 10, 12 degrees. And I had the inside of that shanty up to 72 degrees. I have one of the little battery operated thermostats, thermometers, and I had it up to 72 degrees to where I'm taking off my Carhartts, and I'm down to my t-shirt. It was so warm in there. I think the chat froze again because nothing is popping up. But yeah, it's a good time. We have a good time out on the ice. You get the little shanty towns started. I went up years and years ago. Me and about four or five buddies of ours. We went up into Canada, way north of Toronto, up that direction. I can't remember the name of the lake. It was Lake Spencer or something. I can't remember. But went up there, and they had a little shanty town going. They even had to where the shanties are a small house. These things are made out of wood. The ice gets so thick you could drive a car out on it or a truck. They drag these shanties out, and they get these shanty towns going. There's guys that build shanties and have vendors permits and all that, and they go out there and they got a little store, and they can sell you anything you need for fishing. They have everything in bait and tackle and everything else. And then another shanty a guy built, and it's a freaking little restaurant. You could sit about 8 to 10 people in there, and he cooks up breakfast and stuff. Then there's the one that was a bar. He had a little had a freaking bar out there. It's just everything you could think of. That's why they call it a shanty town. It was kind of neat. Had a great time up there. Okay, I gotta scroll back. The chat finally decided to. Yeah, mine's delaying really bad. It just popped up. Yeah, about 30 chats finally come up. We'll have to, you know what we'll have to do? If it gets down to the point that we all want to do it, we'll all get together and do a big YouTube ice fishing collab. That'd be cool. Yeah, there you go. Half pace. Zach. Well, by January, February, you can manage to get away for a week. That's what I'm thinking, Mo. That they're doing their monthly updates and purge. The open invitation to anyone that wants to come here for any outdoor activity. Sweet. That'd be cool. Yeah, in January, that'd be the perfect time. Uh, late, mid to late January, be the perfect time for ice fishing. Yeah, Frank, you're a big boy. My son's a big boy. My son he's pushing 4. So uh, and he'll go out on 4 inches of ice. But I would say, if it's anything more than, he 4 inches is his minimum. Me, I'll go out on 3, but that's iffy. But he says 5 inches or more, and he's fine. So if you get, we get if JV goes out and says, yeah, he got 6 inches or 7 inches of ice or whatever, well, no problem. Yeah, we have a real good time out icing. We mess with each other, and yeah, 3 feet or plus. Yep, that's when you can drive a vehicle out on it. See, around here, uh, we can't drive out on the ice. There's only one lake, and that's Conneaut Lake, that you can legally drive a vehicle out on. But yes, you gotta have a foot or more to drive a car or a truck or anything out on. A lot of people use snowmobile or ATVs or side by sides. Do you what do you have a shanty, JV, or what do you use to get out of the wind? And I mean, when we went up into Canada, they had shanties that were, they're wood built. They're just like a size of a shed, might be 12 foot wide by 14 or 16 feet long. They got little wood burners in there and bunks and windows, and I mean, it's just a little house on skis. Had to click live chat to get the chat rolling. Used to get thick ice on the Hudson, not. Yeah, the weird, weather's been real weird up here. I'd say the last real good winter that I was able to get out regularly ice fishing. I could gone out every day for probably close to a month and a half straight with probably 6 years ago. But I mean, we get spurts. We'll get spurt to where you can constantly get out for a week, and then it warms up to where you ain't out for a week or so, and then freezes up again. It's global warming. Yeah, it's ain't like it used to be back in the 70s and 80s, early 90s. And this chat is acting up weird. Really weird. But yeah, we'll get you geared up there, Frank, if you ever think about taking a little trip, and we can tell you what you need, what you'll need. And I got plenty of gear too that you probably wouldn't really need, just your warm clothing and some good boots. Hello, coffee. Glad you made it, man. Have a thermal pop-up. Yeah, that's what my boy has. He has one of them too. Been 80 degrees on Christmas in several years. Yeah. Well, yeah, down that way. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's what I do with mine. I got one of those fold over clams, one man. I should have bought a two man, but it's it's insulated. And I turn that buddy heater on in there, and I can hit 75 degrees no issue. If I turn that thing on high, oh heck, I'd be down to my bikini. And then what I don't like is whenever you're in there, you're nice and warm and settled in and comfortable and having a good time, and oh, got to pee. So now you got to get up, get dressed, open the door to shanty or flip it open, and you lose all that heat. Start over. Can't see the last 4 or so comments. Like, yeah, that'd be cool. We'll have to keep that in mind once the season starts going. We might be able to all to get together, and what a hoot that would be. Switch from top to live, like from the beginning of the stream. That is some weird stuff. Yeah, it is. Kind of, I don't understand it. Has to be an update or something going on. I don't know. I don't have my YouTube window open, so I wonder if it's just Streamlab. You guys are watching on YouTube, so it has to be YouTube. Yeah. Okay, so you're checking out other live streams. Yeah, let us know if it's going on there. That's kind of weird. Because I mean, it was freezing, and then all of a sudden, I got 4 or 5. Okay, so you can see them now. So you can't see some of the chat. Is what you're talking about, Frank. I'm going to open up my YouTube just to see what that side looks like. Now we're waiting for it to load. Yeah, Mo, give them a call and put your foot down. Just got 39 chance. You got dumped on. Not that important yet. I'm looking at my YouTube side. I'm going to move this over to another screen. Whoop. There we go. But it's not even open in the chat window. I don't even think it's done loading. Huh. Been stuck most of the stream on that app. Yeah, see, now it's speeding over there. But I just opened it, so it's still showing chat posts from 5-10 minutes ago. That is weird. Oh, Mo, did you ever? I didn't get to finish watching your last stream. Did you manage to hit 150 thumbs up to give away that knife? I'm going to get in on that if you did. I probably missed it, but I don't know. I went to bed. Yeah, see, now that is freaking weird. Yeah, something's definitely going on with that. With that. Oh, okay, okay, that's cool. So reap what you sow. Got it. That's cool. That was a nice knife. I like that. Okay, Frank, go have dinner. We will probably not be on here much longer. But I'm looking at right now. I'm watching the live stream side, YouTube side, and it's lagged behind so badly. Yeah, I don't even know how far back that is. That's weird. It's like what was recorded 5 minutes ago. That's right, Mo. We all love you. We got a real good community of folk that support each other. I try to keep up with all of everybody's videos and all that, but you can only do so much. I got so many subscribers, and I just I try to keep everybody's hours going. But I got to attempt to make another video, shoot some footage for this coming up uh, week, because I don't know if I'll be doing another live this weekend or because I got so much going on. It's got to be updating. Well, we got 7 in here right now. That's cool. I got 10 thumbs up. I'm gonna give myself a thumbs up. Okay, so it's across the board. Okay, so YouTube must be doing some updates or something or another. Yeah, because I was just looking at the. Let's see. I can't. I'm not even dare go into another stream because my connection speed would just go bad quickly. Judith has to shut YouTube down and then get back in to get it to move. Even if you tried the refresh in the upper corner, but I don't know. Yeah. Uh, and I seen that once I got on the YouTube side, it said I can pin comments now too. But yeah, it froze up again over here. What the heck? Weird. Yeah, I just refreshed it in the chat on YouTube side, and it finally uh, jumped to where I can see chats. That's okay. Mine jumped. Where am I at here now? Yeah, live streaming is going to be rough tonight, Mo. JV, you need to get into the stand. It's cooled way down. Oh yeah, they've been moving every morning for the last 2 or 3 mornings. Uh, I've been going to work just before. Yeah, I leave the house around 5:15, 5:30ish, somewhere in there, and heading to work. And I've seen more deer in the fields and crossing the road, and so they're up and moving. As long as I stay in the chat, it's fine. But if I leave and come back, there's a delay. Wow, that's weird. New York deer been dropping like flies. Okay, it jumped again. Where are we at? From END. Yeah, that's what I was. EHD. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. I heard in a forum, PA hunting forum I belong to. We got a couple folk that are up there in central, south central New York, up around the Finger Lakes and that area. And I guess one member, their next door neighbor, found 3 deer dead in their field beside the pond. I mean, it's just like, okay, that's freaking weird. Yeah, you better get out there. It's going to be a good year. You need to, if they're up and moving, take advantage of it. And no live streaming from the blind. Emerging gnat spread it. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that a bit. The drought didn't help. Yeah, got that right. And the warm winter, over the winter, we had such a deep, warmer winter than usual, and that's why we were having such high issues with ticks and mosquitoes and everything else this year, just because they didn't get killed off like they should have over the winter. Yeah, yep, and I know where he found that at. I know what section he hunts at, and but that's what gets me is the Pennsylvania Game Commission said that they don't think it was that. It was that it was. But if you watch the video and you look where that deer's laying and you look down by its feet, you can see where all the dirt was moved out of its way from it thrashing its front and back legs. Sweeping the dirt kind of like, and that's one of the symptoms that they say. It's a issue with their brain, and that it just takes over and kills them if they have a severe case of that. We've had a couple frosts, but not a heavy frost. That was last week. Yeah, we had a couple frosty mornings, but it wasn't a real cold, heavy frost. It was just a very light layer, so it didn't really get too cold. Yeah, we definitely need to get temperatures are definitely dropping today. Got up to a high of, I think it got up to a high of 56 or so around here. So it wasn't real bad, but so JV, you going out early Saturday morning? You oughta. You ain't gonna be hammock camping and it's dropped it this much, are you? You're gonna be taking the tent and the sleeping bag. We haven't had we had a little bit of a drought through the summer, but within the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've seen rain pretty regular. Not like a day or two, and then it's clear, and then it rains. So I'm dreading for that first uh, night of freezing rain. And if they think I'm going to work and drive that truck around the freezing, they're crazy. Yeah, this thing had to have froze up. Okay, so you're going to do a lean-to and a firewall? Yep, as long as you're insulated from the ground, sleeping couple sleeping pads or something or another, and a sleeping bag that you can get into, you'll be good. Yeah, it don't take long, Field Guide. I read that. Okay, Coffee, you have yourself a good evening. Thank you for stopping in. You have a good evening. But yeah, I think I'm gonna roll on out of here. I thank you all for stopping in. It helps, and glad to see everybody still up and kicking. And we will be jumping into your guys' lives. And Mo said she was gonna uh, do a live tonight, so I might be able to pop in there. I don't know how. It depends what time, but I'm planning on being in bed by 9 because I got to get rolling early. I am going to be probably clocking in at work probably right around 5:30. Okay, well, it'll be a late one. Okay. That's fine. But I am going to roll on out of here. Thank you guys very much for stopping in. You all have a fine evening, and we will be chatting at you again. We'll talk to you all later.